Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy Joey, and we're back here, and boy, do we've got something interesting in store for y'all here today. Kicking off a bunch of new series that are going to be going on the channel, but
Red was one of the toughest opponents I ever faced. No matter how hard I hit her, which was pretty hard, she never backed down. Sorry, it feels strange to stand up here and talk about her in the past tense. Don't get me wrong, I'm honored to do this, but I never thought it would happen so soon. For Red or her best friend, Trey. Wherever Red went, Trey was there too. And tonight's no different. They truly are a package deal. They've always had each other's backs, and that was certainly the case when I faced off against Red in a Money in the Bank ladder match.
okay, here we go. So yes, as y'all can tell, people, we're hopping into the WWE 2K20 My Player Career Mode. And I have a very specific reason for this, other than because A, I've already played this before. However, I played it when it first came out. And I'm going to be honest, I wasn't really a fan of the career mode, so I played through it just to get through it because I'm that kind of guy, and I love playing the WWE wrestling games. However, I'd be lying to you if I didn't say that 2K20 was a step down and a bit of a disappointment. Well, not a bit, but it was quite frankly a disappointment. I mean, you know something's bad when they decide that they have to take a year off to quote-unquote fix certain things, but let's see if that even happens. But so here we go. Red and Ronda Rousey facing off as they head up the ladder. Oh, Bianca Belair. Oh, look at them all coming at you. They're trying to take out the biggest dogs in the fight. So, yes, one of the reasons I felt like playing through this again, even though I didn't enjoy it, well, partially because I wanted to see and go back and see if this career mode was as bad of a memory as I thought it was, and also because I'm also going to be playing another wrestling game with a career mode, and quite frankly, I want to see if I want to kind of compare and see how they both go. I'm pretty sure I already know how I'm going to feel, but hey, I figured if we're going to do this, why not make it pretty much an even contest here. As you can see, the way we're playing, I've also I've kind of messed with a few things. As you can see, we've taken off the health bars and stuff like that to give it a bit more of a challenge. If you're wondering, I am well, I don't know how it plays out in career mode, but I do normally play on legend difficulty. And let's see. Oh, yes. Yeah, other than that, we're just gonna see how things go. What we got in store here, and like I said, we're gonna be playing this. We're going to be playing a different wrestling game, which will debut itself tomorrow. And then we're also going to be playing a third game, just because, as much as I love the wrestling games, I know that there's probably some people out there who maybe not so much are wrestling fans, such as myself. And so I'm going to also play another game. That way we can kind of... we have our wrestling content, but then we can also squeeze in another game here and there. So hopefully the fact that we'll be playing 3 different things doesn't get too crazy or out of control. But hey, we are up to the challenge. Excuse me, Rhonda. Rhonda, down, please. I need you to come back down here. Boom! That's what I thought. We don't need 2 of these in here. We only need 1. Yes. Come over here. And there you see Red there, setting her up in the corner. Nice body shots of her own. Breaking out the revenge against Ronda, but oh, Ronda going at her again. Showing she's the real striker of this combo. Now both ladies are down, and look at the opportunist, Zelina Vega. What an exit she's had. And if anyone's also wondering, yes, of course I'm playing a WWE related game, but I'm also one of I guess you could say the disenfranchised fans where well, there I am. Well, not me, but my male character. Yeah, look at me. I am fit. And now, and almost, there she goes. But yeah, you could consider me one of those disenfranchised fans to where I know what goes on just because of certain podcasts and all that I listen to, but I have not actually watched besides pay-per-views here and there, I have not watched any of the television shows in recent weeks, mostly because the product right now is very, to me at least, insulting of one's intelligence, even if you pay attention. And with that, we leave you with Ronda Rousey with the arm bar on Red on top of the ladder. What will happen when we come back to the Money in the Bank match? I remember the first time I played this game. Maybe I should have turned the music off. Yeah, we're going to have to fix that. Although the music is... I love a lot of the theme songs. They're really good. Next scene.
This truly is a historic day. I don't think I've seen you dressed up since our senior prom.
Oh yeah. Our one and only date together because no one else would go with us?
I remember showing up in that sweet homemade $1 million man suit. Didn't you wear a cane mask? No wonder we couldn't get dates.
To be fair, the theme of the prom was a masquerade.
Still weird.
You have the list, right?
No, I thought you had it.
Seriously?
I put it in the safe just like you told me to. Man, the way you treat that thing, you'd think it was the Magnet Carta.
Did you say magnet?
Yeah, it's some really old, valuable magnet, right?
Jesus Christ.
Just get it out of there.
I'm already remembering why I hated
into a
this.
hotel room and steal an old piece of notebook paper from high school.
It's not just an old piece of paper. That list has been the roadmap to our entire careers, and now there's only one thing left to cross off. Did you forget the combination?
It might have slipped my mind, but don't worry, I wrote it down on my phone. Which is also in the safe. This is why I always said we should have got the list tattooed on us. No chance of losing it, and we'd have way more street cred.
Yeah? Well, I'm gonna be getting a teardrop tattoo if you don't get that thing open.
Yep, I am already starting to remember why I hated this, because... let me first say this. I remember first playing through this, and they had that Money in the Bank opening, and it did get me a little pumped. It did. And then, slowly, as we work our way through the dialogue and stuff like that in this story, I quickly started regretting how hyped I got, because, first off, I hate the fact that they made my male character seem like a
This is
effing
what's
moron.
going to give us confidence, recognition, success, everything we've ever wanted.
Your Earth Science notebook is going to do all that?
No. We're going to use it to make a list of everything we'll accomplish someday when we become WWE superstars.
We could do that. Or we could play my favorite lunchtime game, Guess What Mr. Bowman's Sweat Stains Look Like Today. I'm kind of seeing a heart shape. What do you think?
I think you need to take this seriously. Besides, it's a proven fact that if you write down your goals, it helps you achieve them.
Actually, now I'm thinking it looks more like a one-eared rabbit.
Fine. I'll go first to get the ball rolling. Become
My guy rode the
WWE
short bus, didn't he?
Divas Champion. Your turn.
Okay. Star in a WWE action movie.
Dude.
Really? That's one of your goals?
Do you want me to do the list or not? Besides, it's a proven fact, WWE action movies are some of the finest pieces of cinematic art ever produced, so it would be an honor to appear in one.
Whatever. Train at the dungeon.
Come up with awesome wrestling
We
moves.
haven't even
Team
made
with
it
Mickey James.
Get my
10
own
minutes
action
into this
figure.
video
Compete
yet.
on NXT.
Win a dance-off.
Wrestle Lita.
Find out what's inside Undertaker's urn.
Get inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame.
Be in a WWE video game.
Win a ladder match.
I've got a match for you. My butt, your face.
Oh,
When you two fart
wow,
while
what
skipping, this
what a
table is
wonderful
reserved for
Joe
wrestling
Dirt
members
joke.
only.
Jesus
I thought there was
Christ.
a lot of boogers stuck underneath it.
Funny. You can leave now.
Sorry, we're busy.
Get my own action figure. Become WWE Divas Champion. Is this some kind of WWE nerd vision board?
Hey! Being immortalized in semi-posable plastic is the greatest thing a human being can achieve.
Don't
Okay,
ever
that-
touch our stuff again.
I do like that
this?
line.
That was a huge mistake.
Like that, one of the longest running feuds somehow ever, according to this game, was born. But hey, it lets me listen to the old Raw's War theme song, and you know what? I won't complain about that. Oh, let's do this. This is exactly how fights work. Magically get transported from a cafeteria to the ringside area. What? Oh, didn't see that insecurity coming down, did you? And for some reason, the fans are mad that the heel is getting the just desserts. Nice reverse suplex. So yeah, what? It's been probably about 10 minutes, maybe a little bit more since we made it into the video, and yeah, I've already been reminded so many lines of why I was not a fan of this. I feel like, and I'm sorry if people take this statement the wrong way, but I literally feel like 2K thought, man, we have to have a let's have a story mode with both a guy and a girl wrestler, which, yeah, that sounds cool. I'm down with that. That seems like it could be a great idea. And then it's like, well, we'll obviously make the female, like, be, and this is maybe my memory's wrong, as obviously, like I said, we'll see as we continue to go through here, but I really feel like they were like, let's make the woman kind of empowering and she'll be strong and all that, and then let's make her male friend just a complete moron. Like, what an idiotic like, I can't even say douchebag, I'll just say douche. Like, oh, WWE films cinematic masterpieces. It's like I'll admit, like, WWE 2K20 like was one of my favorite career modes. Not the favorite, obviously. There's many of Road to WrestleManias from SmackDown vs. Raws, and even season modes from the SmackDown, like Just Bring It and SmackDown Here Comes the Pain. Like, those are fantastic. But WWE 2K19 was a very fun career/story mode, especially given what we've had previous years. But it's literally like, this year they decided, hey, remember how much, like, funny stuff and all that we had in last year's game? Hey, let's take all the funny stuff and we'll just center the story around that without it being, like, actually, like, more on the serious/drama side, and with some nice, funny, relevant and stuff that can kind of benefit the story. And instead they just totally, like, took it, oh, we have to be funny all the time. Oh, nice kidney punch. What? Bruh. Really? Yo, you better hit this moonsault. Nice! Yeah, this sure sounds like the music that this person would have. Okay, let's continue. Now, that was a wonderful experience to have and a nice little flash there, but now let's see what actually happened. And boy, oh boy, is this gonna take a turn.
Wait, let me get this straight. You remember your fight with Brooklyn when we were in high school, taking place in a WWE arena with a ring, sold-out crowd, and commentators?
The guy who can't remember the safe combination is questioning my memory?
No, the guy who can't remember the safe combination is questioning your sanity.
Whatever. I may have taken a few liberties with my story, but that is how I choose to remember it.
Well, as much as I'd love to join you in rewriting history, that day is scorched into my brain because that's how I got my nickname, Trey. This is how it really went down.
Yep. Yeah, let's see how this story develops. Loading. There we go.
Get my own action figure? Become WWE Divas Champion? Is this some kind of WWE nerd vision board?
Hey, being immortalized in semi-posable plastic is the greatest thing a human being can achieve.
Don't ever touch our stuff again.
What, like this?
That was a huge mistake.
Oh no, I've unleashed Hothead Red!
I'm gonna take that marker, bring it to your grandmother's nursing home, and cross out parts of her chart, so when the nurse goes to give her turn-down service, she won't know to flip her over. That's right, I'm gonna give your grandmother bed sores.
What is wrong with you?
Who thinks of that?
Breath. Maybe
Like,
we can talk this out.
I'm done talking.
This is what happens when you mess with the captain of the wrestling team. What are you gonna do? Hit me with a steel chair? Put me through a table?
Hit her with the chair. I'm going to get help.
oh my god.
Everyone already knows Hothead Red, but let me introduce you to her best friend, Trey. Get it? Because he busted his butt on a lunch tray. Trey. Now her face matches her nickname.
Hothead Red. Hothead Red. Hothead Red. Hothead Red. Hothead Red.
Stupid shit. Oh, good lord. Yeah, well, besides busting my ass, it seems like my character probably also busted his head a few times with the way his brain synapses seem to be firing off. Like, you see what I say? Like that's another thing too. It's like, I remember one of my favorite movies to watch, even though I knew it was stupid and all that. Y'all probably
That could have been way worse.
Yeah. Brooklyn could have
Let
posted
them
a
talk.
video of the whole thing online. Oh, wait. That's exactly what she did.
I meant she could have dumped something worse on me, like mayo or hot sauce. And hey, at least she didn't destroy our list.
So what? I'm not gonna do any of those things anyway.
What do you mean?
We were just embarrassed in front of the entire school, and currently 672 people on the internet.
I bet a bunch of those are repeat views.
Great. We're not even touching on the fact that I got beat up by a lunch tray. I'm never going to be a WWE superstar. I'll just go to college and get a lame job like my parents want me to.
I think you need to read the letter again.
See? This is what I'm talking about. I can't even open my locker.
What's your combination?
1633-9, I think.
Letter, please. Here we go. I think this section is relevant right now. You've probably asked yourself a million times, why? Why didn't they want to be my parents? The truth is, we did, but we had to make the hardest decision of our lives because we didn't feel we could give you the life you deserved. And that life is one where you can have the freedom to follow your dreams no matter what they might be, to become anything you want.
Using the only letter I have from my real parents as some sort of motivational speech is kind of a cheap move.
They're right, though. You got a second chance in life, and you need to make the most of it. So why sell yourself short? You need to at least try.
Fine. But when this whole WWE thing doesn't work out, I'm blaming you.
It'll work out. I promise. Assuming you never have to wrestle a lunch tray.
They're actually a lot tougher than they look.
Okay, anyway. So, y'all probably remember this movie, and probably because it has David Arquette in it. And good, we have a nice little screen here to pause at so I can tell this story. So, I know the movie's stupid and all that, but one of my favorite movies to always just throw on and watch sometimes, especially when I need a laugh, is Ready to Rumble. And I remember people always shitting on that movie. And one of the main criticisms I always heard was, hey, Ready to Rumble is a wrestling movie catered to wrestling fans. And then in that same movie, they basically, in a way, shit on and make fun of said wrestling fans for liking wrestling. And you know what? In a lot of ways, that is exactly what they did. But considering that was in early 2000, we're now 20 years later, and you know what WWE 2K20 basically did? The same exact thing. Just look at how that opened. How it makes it a joke. It shits on the two characters who are wrestling fans. And then, as I've said before, it also makes the male character seem like, quite frankly, he should have been wearing a helmet at all times. Will the story get better? Who knows? Maybe. Most likely not, if I remember correctly, but I guess we will see where things go from here. Chapter 1 is complete. So that's where I think we will leave you with this video today. Obviously a bit on the shorter side, but since I'm going to make this video on the shorter side, instead of waiting for tomorrow, I think I'm going to fire up the next wrestling game that we're going to kind of be going back and forth with here to compare the story modes. So with that being said, thank you guys for checking out this video. If you're going to somehow power through this journey with me, hey, shout outs to y'all. And in the meantime and in between time, give me a couple minutes here and we shall fire up the other game and see how the story mode in that game compares to this game. So give me a few minutes here, guys, and I will be back here on the YouTube.